Blackstone Cherry, Can't You See? CVT Guitar Lesson. For Todd, I think this is your first CVT guitar lesson, and boy, you picked a good one. Blackstone Cherry is awesome. Great hard rock and roll band. It's really a breath of fresh air, this band, aren't they? Tuning is drop C sharp. So if you're familiar with drop D tuning, it's the same concept, but everything is a half step dropped from there. So I'll have that in your edits, so you'll have them. Okay, great song, great rhythm, great melody, great solo. Let's jump in. Section 1 is 0 seconds in. Now, it's slightly distorted, so what I would do is have your regular distortion set and then back your volume up a little bit. That'll cut some of the gain and the saturation, give you a little bit of the grit mixed with the clean. Alright, so open on the top string, 3A hammer to 5, and then open up top, 5A. So if you're hammering, you're picking and slamming your finger down. I haven't heard you play yet. Most of my CVT guys are monthly students, and I've heard a lot of them play, so I don't know what you do know and what you don't. So pick and slam your finger down for the hammer-on. Make sure your volume for your hammer-on is good. Okay, you do that twice. So vibrato, 5D hammer-on to 7. And then 5D vibrato, so it's 3A. And what I would do here is bar the 3rd fret on the A and the D string, because it's kind of a hold. You're going to go 3A to 5D and pull off to the 3rd fret D. So you want that barred rather than try to make yourself use 3 fingers, right? And then 3A, 5D. So it does that twice as well. 2D, hammer on to 3, and then pick the 2D. Be careful when you come off the pull-offs, Todd. When you do this, that you don't accidentally pull off, or when you're coming off a hammer-on. So if we're going, take the pick if you have to, stop the note if you're worried about it pulling off, and then pick that 2D. It's kind of a coming together of both hands, so to speak. And then this one's cool too. You're going to bar the 5th fret on the E and A string. That's the top 2. Pick the E, go 8A, pull off to 5A, and then 5th fret EA. So you're barring it already, so you're setting yourself up. And that's twice. So anytime you see double dots in music, that's telling you to repeat everything within those double dots. If it doesn't say how many times, then it means it's 2 times, which it'll be in this case. Open A, hammer to 3, to open D, and then back to the first groove on the intro. That's how they kind of end it. Open E, 3A, hammer 5, open E, 5A, and do that twice. Then end it with 2D, hammer onto the 3rd fret. This time pick the 2D and pull open. So you get the best of both worlds there. Pick hammer, pick pull. Make that a subgroup if need be, if that's something you need to work on. So picking every other note. So that ends with, you'll see double dots there 2 times. So you're going to go back to the very beginning of the song. Oops. And then no double star. Or second time, star equals 5-3. So check this out. When you go back to repeat, instead of going On this one, which I thought was pretty interesting, and I missed it the first time, you'll go. This is the only difference, okay? Instead of, I love when players think like that. They change little things that the average person won't know, but the band will, and musicians. And then you're going to repeat everything second on your third time through, because you'll see repeat all, no double star. The double star is this, that little end part of section 1. You don't do that. Instead, then it really kicks into play here at 38 seconds in, section 2. Some big chords for you. Turn your volume up now with your pinky, get that up all the way. Open E, A, D, 2nd fret G. Go down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Sounds like this. So same strum will apply over these first 3. Our next one is 3A, 5D, 5G. Now you can use 3 fingers, you can bar with a secondary finger or this finger, it's all up to you. One thing I do suggest, since we're incorporating downs and ups, sometimes us players will hit strings that we don't need to, which is okay if you're muting it with this hand. So when you're playing this C chord, in standard tuning this would be a C chord, take that index and touch underneath string 6 to deaden it. You won't hear that in the big picture, but do the same strum on the A, D, and G string. I'm also angling my pinky to mute the B, and my index is muting the B and E. So I can hit all 6 and just get the strings that I need. Not that you have to hit all of them, but it's just that security. Same strum over the top 3 strings, 5th fret barred. So your outline. And then it changes a little here. Barred 3rd fret, top 3 strings, 2 times. And then open E. Down, up, down, up. Had to make an adjustment, as you'll see in your tabs there. And then 3 times, slide to 5, and then pick the 5, hammer to 7. So it's 3A, hammer to 5. You'll see double dots. That tells you to go back to the beginning of section 2. Second time, no star. So you'll play up to here. Okay, and then instead of all the, where the star is, we're going to go to the top of page 3. I'm going to go 3rd fret on the top string twice. And then down, up, down on the open. 3A up, so it's so 7th fret on the E string, 3 times down and slide to the 5th fret. Pick 5, slide to 3, 3, pull open. So if we subgroup that, you're looking at this. And you can use whatever finger you want. However you want to go about that. Cool, either way you look at it. Section 3, 104. Open E and A. You're going to go down, 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 up. But it's open, open, 3 open. So it's... Okay? Love this part. A, open E, 3A open E, 5E, 3D, half step bend. So Todd, a half step is a 1 fret bend. So when you bend a note, you're taking that note and you're going sharp with it. Okay? So if you wanted to test it, you can go 3rd fret, pick the 4th, kind of keep that in your ear if you can, knowing that's your target note. Because you don't want to go, then you're going way too high. So good ear training for bending notes. So you have, then start it over. And then this time's a little different on the end. It starts the same way. You'll go up to the 5E. But this time, 3E pick, hammer onto 5, pull off to 3. So we're going to leave this glued down, right? Since we have to pull off back to it, no sense in going. You know what I mean? Leave that down. So, oops. All right, that's that section. Minute 10, series of repeats. So follow your tabs on that. Solo, great solo. I love the beginning of this solo is just killer. You go. I would pick it a certain way. Open E up, 3B down, hammer to 5. Use that concept, but go to 5, hammer to 7 on the B. Start with your open E. Open E, 7, 8, hammer on the B. Open E, 8B, hammer 10. So your note melody is. This sounds killer with that open E in there. Then he tricks us a little bit, goes up on the open E. And then now he does a series of pull-offs. 12 on the B, pull off to 10. So we've got to have 2 fingers down in order to do that. And then open E, 10B hammer, or pull 8. Open E, 8 pull 7 on the B. So you end up with, melody-wise, it's tough to throw in the open. Plus we're starting with the upstroke, which isn't natural typically. So. And then double dots from the 0, which basically you don't have to play the open high E. We already played it. So go 3, hammer 5B. And then repeat everything like you did before. Okay, and then to the 8-7. Hold on here. So you don't play the star second time. Second, no star. Alright, and then 10th fret high E bend, vibrato. If you can. A lot of people struggle with vibratoing over a bend, but here's one trick. Use your 3rd finger on 10E, back it with the middle and index, bend it a whole step. A whole step is 2 frets. There's our target note. So we got the stability of these 2 guys. And if you can, try to stay up at that whole step marker and then vibrato it. You don't want to go and and have it drop, right? Alright, 209 is our next timestamp. Same concept, 15 high E, we're going to bend, whole step. So I'm going to back it again with 2 fingers. Palm mute, or so 14 D and then 14 vibrato. So you do that twice. You'll see double dots on that. 211. This is pretty interesting. Bar the 14th fret, G and B. Go from there to 17 D 4 times. Probably up down, but the tempo of this you can get away with downs if you want. And then 16, 17 D. 1, 2, 3, 4. 14 GB, 17 D, twice. So 17 D, whammy vibrato. I don't have a whammy bar on this, and my other guitar is set in a different tuning. So if you do have a whammy, you'd pick that 17, and then copy this